Justice delayed. Louisiana mother charged in 1970 death of her son. A chilling secret, buried for over half a century, has finally clawed its way to the surface. A Louisiana woman, now 75 years old, stands accused of a crime so heinous, so unthinkable, that it has haunted a family for generations. The question now is, can justice truly be served after all this time? Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Marie Rollinson Bunch Idlett, a name now synonymous with unimaginable cruelty, has been charged with the second-degree murder of her own son. The victim, Earl Dwayne Bunch III, was a mere 16-month-old infant when he died in January 1970. For decades, his death was ruled an accident, a tragic fall. But the truth, like a festering wound, refused to heal. In 2022, at the desperate request of Earl's surviving family, the case was reopened. The wheels of justice, though rusted with time, began to turn. On March 27, 2025, Marie Rollinson Bunch Idlett was arrested, her past finally catching up to her. In the immediate aftermath of Earl Dwayne's death, the official narrative was one of heartbreaking accident. The tiny boy, it was said, had fallen from his crib. The impact, tragically, proved fatal. Earl Bunch Jr., the boy's father, seemingly accepted this explanation, grieving the loss of his son. A brief, unremarkable obituary appeared in the local paper, a final, fleeting acknowledgement of a life cut short. The case was closed, another tragedy filed away. The silence surrounding Earl Dwayne's death was never truly broken. The boy's surviving family, haunted by unanswered questions and nagging doubts, refused to let the past remain buried. They tirelessly pushed for a reinvestigation, driven by a deep-seated conviction that something was terribly wrong. Their persistence paid off. In 2022, authorities agreed to reopen the case, breathing new life into a decades-old tragedy. Gulf Coast Forensic Solutions, a team specializing in cold cases, was brought in to assist in the investigation. The first crucial step was exhumation. Earl's remains, resting in their grave for over 50 years, were carefully retrieved. The hope was that modern forensic science could reveal truths that were missed or deliberately concealed in the original investigation. The exhumed remains were then sent to the FBI for comprehensive forensic examination. This was the turning point, the moment when the official narrative began to crumble, revealing the horrifying reality beneath. The FBI's forensic examination painted a picture far more sinister than a simple fall from a crib. The cause of death was unequivocally determined to be homicide. The evidence was irrefutable, a testament to the brutal violence inflicted upon the defenseless infant. Multiple fractures were discovered on Earl Dwayne's skull and right shoulder, injuries far too severe to be caused by a fall. But the horror didn't end there. The examination also revealed bite marks on the child's body, a chilling indication of the personal nature of the attack. Adding to the depravity, a burn mark was found on his buttocks, a further sign of the unimaginable abuse Earl Dwayne endured. These findings directly contradicted Idlett's long-held claim that the child had fallen at his grandmother's house. The lie, meticulously maintained for decades, was finally exposed. But the forensic evidence was not the only damning revelation. A trove of incriminating letters, written by Idlett to her husband, Earl Bunch Jr., while he was serving in Vietnam, surfaced during a 1985 custody case. These letters offered a chilling glimpse into the mind of a woman consumed by hatred for her own child. The letters, filled with venom and resentment, revealed a deep-seated animosity towards Earl Dwayne. They painted a portrait of a mother who not only resented her son, but actively despised him. The words themselves were weapons, sharp and cruel. One particularly disturbing quote read, "I don't want to be a mother. I never wanted him, and that's why I said God punished me." This chilling admission revealed the depth of her rejection and the twisted logic she used to justify her feelings. Another quote, even more chilling, stated, "I just finished spanking that little bastard. I hate him. That's the honest truth." These words, raw and unfiltered, provided a horrifying insight into the abuse Earl Dwayne suffered at the hands of his own mother. The letters served as a powerful, undeniable testament to her guilt. Armed with the new forensic evidence and the damning letters, authorities moved swiftly to bring Marie Rollinson Bunch Idlett to justice. She was indicted on second-degree murder charges, a charge that carries the weight of a lifetime of regret. Idlett, maintaining her innocence, clung to her original story, claiming the child fell at his grandmother's house. But her defense rang hollow in the face of the overwhelming evidence against her. The years of deception were finally catching up to her. She was taken into custody and held at the Calcasieu Parish Correctional Center, awaiting trial. Her bail was set at a staggering $950,000, a reflection of the severity of the crime and the risk that she might flee. In Louisiana, second-degree murder is defined as the killing of a human being when the offender has a specific intent to kill or to inflict great bodily harm. It differs from first-degree murder in that it does not require premeditation. However, the intent to cause serious harm is sufficient to warrant the charge. The penalty for second-degree murder in Louisiana is severe. A conviction carries a mandatory life imprisonment sentence without the possibility of parole or sentence reduction. This reflects the gravity with which the state views the taking of a human life, even without premeditation. One of the key factors that allowed this case to be reopened after so many years is the absence of a statute of limitations for homicide in Louisiana. This means that there is no time limit on when a murder case can be prosecuted. Even decades after the crime, if new evidence emerges, the case can be reopened. This provision is crucial for ensuring that justice can be served, even in cold cases where the initial investigation may have been flawed or incomplete. It allows for the prosecution of offenders who might otherwise escape justice due to the passage of time. The reopening of Earl Dwayne's case is a testament to the importance of this legal principle. The case of Marie Rollinson Bunch Idlett highlights the complexities and challenges of reopening cold cases. It underscores the importance of persistent investigation and the unwavering pursuit of justice, even when decades have passed. It serves as a stark reminder of the enduring impact of unresolved tragedies and the long shadow they cast on the lives of those left behind. This case demonstrates that justice, though often delayed, can still be served. The advancements in forensic science, combined with the dedication of investigators and the unwavering determination of the victim's family, have brought us to this point. The potential for justice to finally be served, no matter how long it takes, offers a glimmer of hope in the face of unimaginable cruelty. Now, we need your help to keep the pressure on. Share this video to raise awareness and ensure that Earl Dwayne Bunch III is never forgotten. Sign the petition in the description below, demanding a swift and just trial. Donate to organizations that support cold case investigations and victim advocacy. Let's ensure that Marie Rollinson Bunch Idlett is held accountable for her actions and that Earl Dwayne finally receives the justice he deserves.